Welcome back. It's March 22nd, 4:50 p.m. Blah, blah, blah. Sounded like someone had crashed then. I was like, what the hell? But no, they just landed. Does make sense to just keep an eye on Cody for a little while, make sure the corruption has gone. Oh, she's actually here now. How are you going to explain all this to the public, though? Because it's not like people wouldn't have noticed. I mean...
Things are still a little chaotic around here, but I doubt it'll be that way for long.
It will be a case of... someone would have seen something. I know they had, like, the sound dampening here and there and all that type of stuff, but someone's going to have seen something. Like, we saw what was happening in the other districts. It's like... there's people that saw something. How are you going to explain it?
Yeah, with everyone's help, Edith will be back to normal in no time.
Mr. Vatek and Miss Ruron's involvement will no doubt expedite the process.
It looked like they had a lot on their minds.
Let's not worry about that right now. It may be best to let them sort their thoughts out.
I'm really sorry, you guys.
Again, it's not exactly your fault. Well, these guys will understand. Again, it's the general public I'm thinking about. Like, how are they going to accept everything?
There's no excuse. I'm the one who let this happen, and a mistake like this has to come with a price.
No, you don't mean...
Are you saying you intend to quit the guild?
I really wanted him to be just like, what? No? Why did you jump to that? No?
Easy with the soul-piercing glare. Fact is, a future S-rank bracer being involved in a coup attempt is a real bad look.
Yeah, but again, the circumstances, people understand.
Not only does it break our agreement to not interfere in political matters, but it'll also shake the very trust people put in the guild.
I think they would feel much more betrayed if you left before the mastermind was even caught. The fate of the Republic may be in jeopardy. How can you even think of leaving now?
She's right. Why should you have to turn in your badge and not me?
Yeah.
If you left now, the Edith branch would be in shambles.
We need you, Jin. Heck, everyone in Calvert does too.
I know I'm still green, but I'll do my best to help you. In the name of the supporting gauntlet, we have your back.
And there is that aspect of, who knows you were involved? These guys. And these guys know exactly what happened. They know you're not to blame, so what's the problem?
You guys...
I can offer no excuses for my recent conduct. Instead, I'll tell you what I intend to do to rectify the situation. I plan to use what we've learned from this incident to track the ringleader down and back him into a corner.
I believe I can assist in that endeavor, namely by coordinating with the relevant parties.
Yeah, I'm more with Killiker on this. Like her approach is better, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna find this guy. See what he's up to. Where is he? Use the information we've got. Where did Cody get... well, I assume Cody had it. I mean, this guy here passed it to us, but I'm assuming he got it from Cody. But where did Cody get the Genesis? Like, these little pieces of information, like, maybe we can figure something out. Killiker's approach, correct.
Good. See to that, then. You may use all of the CID's resources, along with the mass media, to get the job done. In the end... I think we were fortunate that he chose you and the Immovable to lead the coup. You were able to minimize collateral damage to the civilians and the troops. This was an exemplary demonstration of your crisis management capabilities.
I am undeserving of your praise.
Well, I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
Perhaps the biggest takeaway from all this is that you and the guild owe me a favor now.
Yeah, I can appreciate that point of view. Where it's like, alright, you want to make up for it? You owe me one. Like, there you go. Could be a bad idea, but...
That was insane. Now, it was insaner than insane.
Insaniest.
I can't blame the president for barring Marielle from reporting on all this.
Agreed. Though she will be able to eventually. That's why she is hard at work interviewing those involved.
Guess she's grown out of her puppy-eyed amateur phase. But what I'm more interested in is your pops. That guy's a ride and a half.
Aaron! It's alright, Fairy. Still, I really have to wonder how much of that he actually foresaw. But I'm just happy he wasn't harmed.
I think we're all more than a little relieved.
Yeah, this was the best possible outcome. Like your dad said, there wasn't much damage done to the city. We might not have caught the mastermind, but we still got one over on him. That counts for something.
Guess so.
And we did it without relying on that rewind power.
I mean, the whole thing started off with the rewind, so...
We prevented what happened on that horrible night on our own merits. We all knew something bad was happening back then, but I never pictured it being a coup.
It was so large scale. Even the Garden Master had to stretch himself thin to carry it out.
How do you jump to that conclusion?
Yes. This time the corrosion spread to a lot of people. Essie included. The fact that we've overcome it time and again is working in our favor. At least, that's the impression I have.
I think so too. It's also how we got back 5 of the 6 stolen Genesees so quickly. Now we can turn our attention to finding the Garden Master. With the President on the case, it won't be long till he's forced out of hiding.
Right. I also want to start looking for clues about Nadia's whereabouts. In order to stop the corrosion once and for all, we have to...
The time is ripe!
What now?
Huh?
What's going...
Like, not the time has come, the time is ripe.
The hell?
What's happening?
Those people. And the sky!
This must be the corrosion at work. But it isn't like the previous cases.
Yeah, this is on a whole other level.
Again, it's getting stronger each time. I just want one of them to be like, oh, not again! Like Ashen, for instance. Not Nate!
What's happening?
What about Nate's girlfriend? I wonder if we'll be able to do the rounds after this. Like, speak to them and see what's going on.
At last, the experiments have been completed. Everything has culminated in this very moment. It's time to correct the course of history. Citizens of Calvert and the Zemurian continent, bear witness to the true history and the birth of a new world!
True history? Is he from a previous loop or something, maybe?
Ah!
No! The corrosion is affecting time and space itself!
This can't be happening!
But we came so far!
Damn it all! Everyone, get out of here! Anya!
Van! Perry? Aaron? Reset! Katja! Judith! I know that voice.
That's Nadia.
Nadia! Where are you? Maggie! Take this! Seventh Genesis! I did it! I got it to you! You have to find it. Find the last root! Nadia!
Right then. How far back we're going now? It can't be that far, right? Whoa! Okay, how far back do we go? Because that's where we got like, oh no, airship fell on her face, you know. So we got 7, but we're going all the way back from like roughly around the point when, yeah, we went the alternate route there. Huh. It's just an interesting look at like how far back we're going, like what events are being undone essentially. So it's like the ferry route just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. That's happened as a result of this. Like you know, we went this way. So the coup route now has not happened. Like, okay. Like, yeah, because we didn't have the explosion. So it's like the car was fine. The office was fine. How far back are we going? How far back? So the Maxim thing didn't happen. So the race hasn't happened. That's not a thing that's happened. The Celeste stuff just not happened. Okay. The Ashen stuff, not happened. Okay. How are they both the same? Yeah, so before Nadia went running off. Like, basically when we went looking for Nadia is how far back we're going. Hoo-hoo. Okay. So, way back then. Certain party members will be changed. Like, well, yeah, of course. I mean, technically, it should only be Anya's at the moment. On the top one. Let's go back. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Word is that one faction after another's been pouring into the capital after hearing the rumors going around. It's got the streets stinking to high heaven. Now that we have Catra again, there's no better time to act. We're gonna flush our enemies out of hiding, and bring back Swin and Nadia to boot. I've already asked Bermati to start gathering info. We can check in with him while mobilizing the rest of our contacts. You guys ready to roll?
Yes. Now the question is, would Nadia get that information as well? Because she's ran off at this point. Or a few days ago, I think it was at this point. So would she get the time leap information? Like the memories? Maybe she'd come bursting through the door, be like, I'm here, whoa!
These memories.
How did she get the Genesis, though?
Guys, look!
Here we go.
It's the Genesis the Garden Master stole from us!
Yeah, so how did you end up with them back? That should be your question. Like, we're getting the idea that they're obviously coming with us, but your question should be, how the hell do we have them?
They've come back to us. Or was it that we got them back?
Yes. And Nadia got us the 7th.
Again, you need to question this.
This doesn't appear to be a dream.
Definitely not. I remember everything that's supposed to happen over the next 3 days.
Including the alternate versions of the next 3 days?
With the way things are turning out, we'll just end up forgetting again. And that goes for everything from Ashen's Corrosion onward.
Not much we can do but keep moving then. Preferably in a completely different way than before. One memory is more vivid than the rest. Maybe that's our lead. The only place we haven't gone to on the first day.
Van Tail, Tai, where we were. Yeah.
Vontai District, where the final corrosion occurred.
Vontai, there we go.
Yes. That was the focal point from which everything was consumed.
There's gotta be something there. Let's go and investigate.
Act 3, Route F. The Garden Master. Unmasked. I mean, yeah, he didn't have a mask on when we saw him. Vantai District has been added to the capital's travel menu. I'm assuming we don't have to do the rounds. Because we've already done them. Right?
It's time to finally put an end to all this.
All in favor of pounding that shitty Garden Master into mush? Say aye.
No one said anything. No one said anything. Like, nah, you're right, nah. Alright, just want to double check, like, yeah, grey. Grey. The kitty is grey. Right, so, what we're obviously going to do is check every single little place. Out here like this, if there's any yellow dots, we'll go investigate. So I'm just curious. I am just curious, like, what's around.
Such a stick in the mud.
Yeah, because there's that. Just trying to remind myself of where we are time period with the rounds, because, like, yeah, the kids will be talking to there. I genuinely like that you don't have to redo the rounds. I like that aspect. Because it takes it into account. Now my question is, like, didn't we have a 4 SPG on this day? And my question is, as a result of that, where did I want to go with that? There was somewhere I wanted to go with that 4 SPG element. Yeah. So say when we were first doing this and there was a 4 SPG available and we didn't do it, would it be available now? That's my thought process there. Okay, so we want to have a look on the map. So nothing yellow or red for the shops, I suppose. Tyrell. Because I don't want to miss like a random slight difference. Is there a movie we haven't watched? Thinking about it. Like, could we watch a movie again? Do 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 do. Is there locations we could go to that we didn't go to previously, other than Vantai? So what movies have we got? Okay, we'll hold off on that because we've seen both of them. Wait, hold on. What was they again? Because I did see a recommendation down below. No. On one we could see. Oh, they aren't in the party anymore. It's gonna be with Ren. Gonna see one of the movies that the 100 Days. Right, La Burle and all that type of stuff going on there. Like, Okay, Blacklight.
Let's do this.
I will say, like, I'm assuming we're approaching the end of this act, chapter, whatever it is. And I have seen people say, like, in comments and on Discord that, like people don't like, was it Act 3, Chapter 3, whatever it is. They don't like this bit. I genuinely, other than the Maxim one, I've not had an issue. I wish they could have done more. It's that sort of thing, like, it's not that it's bad, it's that they could have done a lot more. So it's that sort of thing of like, oh, alright. Especially after what we had on Nemeth Island. I feel like they could have done a lot more. Like, maybe if we'd done all the rounds properly the first time, like if we had the option to go to Van Tai originally, we could have skipped the entire thing. That would have been interesting. And then it would have been a case of, like, I would have explored not doing that first. Ooh, something at that shop. Did I miss that at some point then? Say, oh, okay.
Want to take a look?
Nadia's is available now. That might be why it's different. Because we got a weapon for Nadia. That might be why that's slightly different. Okay, right. Vantai.
Let's do this.
It's like the coup never happened. Yes, it's certainly odd, but I think this is for the best.
We just have to take measures to ensure that future doesn't play out again.
Okay, oh. Barely anyone around. I was gonna say, let's do the rounds here. Miss Sarrigan. Yeah, Mills? Well, if it isn't Arkwright Solutions, not every day I see you in Vantai District. Hey, didn't realize you did work over here. You want a job right now? Yeah, something like that. There's a lot of straight-laced clients out here, though. They give me a real headache. I knew she wasn't just some delivery person. Yes, the piloting skills she displayed on the day of the coup would suggest she is not who she says she is. I can only imagine why she's in the Vantai district. Are we sharing secrets now? I'd hate to be excluded. It's alright, it's nothing. Anyway, did you change your bike again? Nice of you to notice. Actually managed to get my hands on some parts I'd been looking for. Why don't we take a drive together sometime? Then I can show you all her specs. Sure, I'll be looking forward to it. I don't need to go poking my nose in her business right now. I just thought, like, even though, like, hold on, like, with the movies, like, we've seen them before, it's like we can still get the affection up, can't we? I've been pretty busy with my delivery job lately, but I think I'm finally good to catch my breath a little. Maybe I'll go grab a bite at that bistro under your office. Okay, so Shino, hello. As you can see, I decided to come to the Vandai district today. There tend to be a lot of tourists in the area, so things can be pretty busy. You know, people often take the time to post whatever they're eating here on social media. It's become a rather popular trend. The T-phone allows tourists to take pictures of all sorts of things, and before you know it, it's up on their social media. I suppose times really are changing. I'll admit it's made things pretty interesting lately.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Oh, indeed. Right, so we won't investigate that yet. Let's actually... Oh, we didn't actually thinking about it. Treon Mall bit. We didn't check what movies were there.
Let's roll, gang.
Let's go, gang. See what we got movie-wise.
Step right up.
Okay, so we've done all them.
Thank you for your visit today.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Will soon begin.
With Judith and Ferry.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Purchase. I decided. We know this bit. We've seen it before. It's like blah 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 blah. We want the conversations after. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, can we next scene? Hopefully that didn't. Yeah, good, good. Wow, Judith was so cool. I never knew you could do so many things with a whip. Also, some of those scenes were really tense. Something tells me you're a fan of this genre, Ferry. Heck yeah, action movies are super fun. I like seeing how they choreograph all the fight scenes. What made this movie extra special for me was that Shahina's in it. That alone makes it a winner. I love that scene where she stood up for Rita. She might have been small, but that didn't stop her from speaking her mind. That moment really got to me. You ought to tell her that sometime. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that. It's like, I'm just thinking how Ferry sort of sees a bit of herself in that. It's like, it's nice. Now, I know we watched this during our movie marathon on Nemeth Island, but I'm still blown away by how fun and breezy the action is. I think you're more than cemented your status as an action movie icon. Thanks, but I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without my fans. Being a tough actress is something that's valued in our industry. The schedule was pretty frantic for this one, but Shahina and I were able to keep up with it. Speaking of Shahina, she said something that caught me off guard. It was something about how I showed her how to charm people as an actress. Must have been from that special training she did with you in Tharbad last year. Sounds like this isn't the last time we'll see her on screen. There we go, having finished. There we go, a little bit there. A little bit more for Ferry. A bit more for Judith. Can we do it again? I imagine not.
Step right up.
So can we?
Thank you for your visit today.
Oh. 3-point heat.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Yeah, well, I'll go with Ferry again. Go on, yes. Just gonna
Please silence your phones and
skip
enjoy
them
the
now. Why is it not letting me get past the scene? Skip all. I'll just get this a little bit. Right, so Ferries doesn't go up. Okay. So that's what I think it was warning me about. It's like, but can I do it again and again and again? No way do I have time. Okay. Right, but at least we got that little bit of affection up. That's something. Right, so, Vantai, let's go. Wait, the museum. Can I go inside the museum? I don't think I can I? No. Right. Let's see what's going on with the center then. There's not much to do, is there? At the end of this? Okay. Statue of Shahina. Or Sheena, even. Here we are in the Vantai district. And there's Sheena Dirk, the mother of the revolution and Calvarian democracy as we know it. Remind me, wasn't there some kind of secret mechanism on those statues of Aramis at the academy? And there was. I don't suppose that applies here too. Even throughout our entire high school career, the passage they concealed remained undiscovered. I believe the statue was made at around the same time. And maybe Miss Dirk is hiding her own secret mechanism. Might be worth giving it a once-over, just to be sure. We shall avail ourselves of every analysis kit and function at our disposal. Scan complete. No abnormalities found in internal structure. Residual spiritual energy, however, was detected at immeasurable amounts. Residual spiritual energy? What's that bowl on the ground over there? Interesting. Not very strong, but I feel it too. There's a dark force coming off this Sheena statue that I can't wrap my head around. Wait. Huh? What's wrong, Fairy? Just picking up on something strange. It's like I can sense it from here, but it's clearly not anywhere in the area. Huh. How's that add up? Over there, it's faint, but the energy's the same. What is it, though? Why does it feel like this? I see what's going on. Dirk Memorial Park's in that direction. Oh, that's right. I mean, we were seeing a tree and stuff in the scenes with the Garden Master. It's the only other place in or around the capital that has a statue of Sheena Dirk. Coincidence? Not likely. Perhaps it's a spiritual pathway of sorts. Linking the two identical statues may be a means of transmitting something remotely. Yeah, must be some kind of setup for the big moment on the horizon. What gets me is the way he already had this prepared on day one. If we head there now, we won't be able to investigate the city. But still, this is something we need to look into. Right, let's make sure we're good to go before setting out. Okay. Well, I think we're good. Like, there's nothing else left we need to check, is there? Oh, there we go. There's that bowl there. It's like, it was just still there, but the guy performing his music wasn't. Oh, look at this.
What news?
What news? Oh, but the news. I'll go to this place at all. Get some food? No. No. Right. Off we head to Dirk Memorial Park then. Yeah. Dirk Memorial Park. Can't be too prepared for what might come up there. Should we head out now? There won't be time to roam around town once we do. Head to Dirk Memorial Park. From there, Van and the others cut their rounds of the city short and set off for Dirk Memorial Park.